Escobar. You know the facts. The victim, Jamaica, who... This is an exclusive, you know. Very much exclusive, and I want you all to listen carefully. The victim who got shot is the brother of a female sergeant, not even sergeant, detective sergeant of police. You can sit down up in my bed. Because the story I get hot, you know. The story is getting hot, Jamaica. Let me repeat that. The young man, the victim who got shot, is the brother of a female detective sergeant of police. You know, and done yesterday, you know. I tell you, say some disgrace I go before the Jamaica Labour Party. I don't know, believe me. That one is the first one. Yes! I got me ginger tea right here, Anthony Pinnock. Jamaica, I want y'all to ask, does anybody know a detective sergeant Roxanne Thomas? Want to ask the question again. Does anybody know Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas? All right. I'm getting to understand that the gentleman who got shot with him says an intruder. His name is Chad Thomas. Hey. So, the victim, Chad Thomas, your sister is Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas. And the reason why the police not come out and give any statement as yet is because they are hoping that the young man succumb to injuries. We're asking the questions tonight, Jamaica. While y'all at it on the top of the screen and send some gifts, see there, my goal for tonight is 10 donuts. No want no lion or them fancy some 10 donut no want for the program. That's the goal for tonight. 10 donut. So who can bless me up? Bless me up. 390 other you over here. We must can get 10 donuts tonight. And if you don't have no donut on the top of this screen, Jamaica, I want to ask the question. This is a major case, you know. You, Mayor Bell Navis, you are in a sexual relationship with Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas's brother. I'm going to repeat it again. Mayor Bell Navis, you are in a sexual relationship with the brother of Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas. The victim name is Chad Thomas. Yes. Mayor Bell Navis, were you instructed by this gentleman on the screen, Senior Superintendent of Police, Mr. Dwight Powell, to leave the hospital as soon as possible? I'm asking the question. Did Superintendent Dwight Powell instructed you to leave the hospital as soon as possible. You walk out of the hospital without even the nurses were aware. I think that is a criminal act. Yes, I think that is a criminal act. What is it that you're hiding, Mayor Belnavis? Superintendent Dwight Powell, you know every single, you, palm screen, you know everything that went down because evidence and phone records show. Say, are you Mayor Belnavis called? All right, like you, all these are allegations. Use the word allegedly. You see, people like Uno, Uno come on people platform and mash it up. Not because through Uno not privy to information, means say people don't. All right? So, you know what make us say allegedly? The same Superintendent Dwight Powell, you're not a Seventh-day Adventist pastor, sir. Aren't you a man of the clergy? I'm not telling no lie, no. Some of we are going to hell, you know, but me I tell you, say, they may your way upon the clergy. Mighty God. Aren't you a man of the clergy? Senior Superintendent Dwight Powell. Just ask you the question, sir. But wait at Jamaica. The incident occurred in St. Mary. And the Mayor Belnavis ignored the St. Mary police officers and called this man on the screen, Mr. Dwight Powell, who is in charge of St. Anne. Why? 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 You neglect to refer the matter to St. Mary where you bypass St. Mary police. Remember St. Mary the incident happened, you know. And you call this superintendent of police who is responsible for St. Anne, 2 different parishes. Let me just say allegedly to be on the safe side. It is alleged, Jamaica, that Mayor Belnavis called Superintendent Powell, who is in charge of St. Anne. But we just want to know why. Because the incident occurred in St. Mary. There are other superintendent of police and detective responsible for St. Mary. The incident occurred. Why you call your friend? Is it because he's a labor right? Is it because you is a labor right mayor? Is it because Powell is a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party? I don't know. We just ask the questions, sir. Because Superintendent Dwight Powell is a supporter of the JLP. We don't know if you're involved in a cover-up in a St. Anne, especially if it involves politicians and councillors. You, sir, you know everything that's happening. He knows Mayor Belnavis discharged his firearm. It is alleged that the mayor relayed every single thing to him. But guess what? Y'all hoping that Chad Thomas, the victim, where the mayor shot, succumbed. But I hear so the story gets sweet, Jamaica. Little did they know, Jamaica, that the victim, Chad Thomas, called his best friend and tell his best friend everything. They say Belnavis is a nasty, dirty man, you know. He prays and takes it by young female boys. That is what I gathered. That the mayor prays and takes it by young female boys. I have a exclusive information, Jamaica. Where a squaddy caught him personally with an underage boy in his car. You like to hold on and take and do whatever you want with these schoolboys and give them sneakers and small change. Yes! It is alleged that they are rapists, but because he has businesses and a strong footing in the Jamaica Labour Party, especially in Ochi Town, uno back him. The victim, Jamaica, Chad Thomas. The victim is a female detective, brother. Members in the police force. Do y'all know Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas? She resides in Baskerville, St. Mary. Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas is her name. Her fear brother Chad Thomas, Mayor Belnavis get down with and shoot the little boy named Chess. Chad is how old? I don't care if him at 55, 25 or 15. Why it a cover up? That is the point. I don't care if Chad at 55 is of age of consent, yes or no. Why the cover up? Come tell the people them what make your wife left you, Mayor Belnavis. Yes. I'm going to repeat it. The victim, Chad Thomas. The victim is a female detective, brother. The victim name is Chad Thomas. And the sister name is Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas. Yes. Persons know. And the deputy superintendent in charge of crime, when named Thunder, when you're supposed to know him in a St. Anne, counselor for the Steertown Division husband, you know them a labor right, you know. Jamaica people, persons know, and the deputy superintendent in charge of crime, when named Thunder, the husband for the counselor for the Steertown Division, your husband Thunder, the whole I know about it. And I want to ask, the incident occurred in St. Mary. Why Mayor Belnavis ignore the police of St. Mary and call this man on the screen Superintendent of Police, Mr. Dwight Powell? Why you left from St. Mary and call this a superintendent who has responsibility in St. Anne? Why? Is it because him a labor right? Is it because him have secrets for not only you, but the Jamaica Labour Party? I'm only asking the questions in Jamaica. I'm not accusing anyone at all. This not look good at all. Dwight Powell, you, sir, you know every single thing, but they don't want to give out any statement as yet because they are hoping that the young man dies. Everyone is tight-lipped, but the best friend knows everything. You understand? The young man let his best friend knows every single thing. I'm asking the family of this young man, Mr. Chad Thomas, to protect and watch over his body at all costs in the hospital. Yes, because knowing the St. Anne's Hospital and these nurses who are easily persuaded, they can induce your brother. They can inject in drip with any needle. You have some wicked, nasty, corrupt cop and politicians. Detective Sergeant Roxanne Thomas from Baskerville. Protect your little brother, Chad Thomas. Former Sergeant. Now Inspector Police. You ever hear the name Inspector Lawrence Hardware? Come here. The outgoing MP for Southwest St. Anne, Xavier Main. You know about and bench. Yes. Former Sergeant. Now Inspector of Police, Inspector Lawrence Hardware. Xavier Main, good friend. I think you used to write speech for former MP Othniel Lawrence to you know if me mind. Yes, I think you used to write speech for Othniel Lawrence. You know, so when he was a sergeant of police, you know, Lawrence Hardware, he was in charge of the Alexandria Police Division. And it is brought to my attention, Jamaica, that it is alleged that you used to take the little young boys from the Abutnot Gallimore High School, lure them away. You are Mayor Belnavis, it was a big friend. Jamaica, it's a St. Anne ring that is now being discovered and exposed. Operating by police and politicians belonging to the Jamaica Labour Party. Yes. You, Inspector Lawrence Hardware, used to introduce the little boys them to Belnavis as well. You, Inspector Lawrence Hardware, take these impoverished young boys and introduce them to Mayor Belnavis and let him have his way with them. And when residents in Alexandria start to get the complaints from their children, that is why you were transferred from the Alexandria Police Division. So Superintendent of Police, Mr. Dwight Powell, Inspector Lawrence Hardware, and Mayor Belnavis are all accomplices of this sexual exploitation ring, allegedly. It's not look good and it not safe at all. Doesn't look good at all. Is it true that whatever you want in the JCF, especially when you were placed at the Runaway Bay police station, you even get